Hey Capricorn, I am doing a reading for you for the full moon in Taurus, right? So this is a fellow earth sign, right? So I feel like you're taking complete advantage of this energy at this time. I feel like you're getting your shit together, Capricorn. I feel like there's been a period here where you could have got like distracted off your path here a little bit, and I think you realized like real quick, right? I feel like you were I feel like you're feeling things. I feel like you're feeling a little off. Your body was a little sluggish, you know. I feel like you're realizing like, hey, it's time to pick up the pace. It's time to really get like my body in order. Like I feel like you're paying attention to your body more. I feel like you're checking your bank account more. You're paying attention to how much money you're spending. I feel like you're getting your money together. Like first and foremost, I feel like Capricorn, you're gonna have such an influx of money at this time. It's gonna be ridiculous. You're gonna have so much money, you're not even gonna know what to do with it. Like, yeah, I feel like you're really taking advantage of exactly what this Taurus full moon has to offer for you, right? I feel like you're paying more attention to your skin health, right? Like I feel like you're really just tunnel visioning into yourself. Like what is it that you can do to change the world? Change your world, right? I feel like you're doing absolutely what it is that you're needing to, right? I feel like you're yeah, I feel like you took hold of an opportunity here, right? I feel like you are your opportunity. I feel like you know what direction you're wanting to go in, and I feel like you're making like the necessary changes to get there, right? Nobody else can make these decisions for you. Nobody else can make these movements for you either. I feel like you're getting real serious. It is still Scorpio season. I feel like you and Capricorns and Pluto, Saturn and Pluto, that goes so well together, right? Yeah, I feel like you are intensely focusing on the direction you're supposed to be going here. I think these distractions were coming in just to see how much they could get you off your path. But like you realized it just in the nick of time. Like you realized like, yeah, this wasn't the direction I was trying to go in, so bye. I feel like you have no problem like running out the door. Capricorn, you are, I feel like you could be planning a trip here. It could be like a birthday trip coming up for you. Yeah, I feel like you are. It might not even be your birthday, right? I feel like there are different energies here that are wanting to take you on different vacations as well. Yeah, I feel like you are having like a lot of. It could be for business. I feel like you have a lot of people like coming in and like extending like they're extending like offers for you, like things like tangible things, things that you can count on here, right? Like I don't think these are like people are like, hey, you know, like I don't think these are like people that are like lying to you about like the opportunities that they have for you here, right? Ooh. I feel like yeah, these yeah, Capricorn, I feel like you're excited. I feel like you're putting plans in order. I feel like you're really rooting yourself in these opportunities here, right? I feel like, you know, if even if these opportunities aren't coming to pass for you, the fact that you're still planning them, the fact that you're still like realizing like, hey, these are actually like these are opportunities that even if this person isn't giving me, like I know another person will come in and do it, right? Like so like say somebody was planning a trip for you here to go to, I don't know, California. You know, like, oh, all expenses paid, blah blah blah. Even if that does not come through, I feel like you're still gonna get to go to California, right? Like I feel like it might not be the person that's necessarily offering it to you here, but I feel like these opportunities are still gonna roll in for you. I feel like you're realizing that the fact that it was even a conversation gives an opportunity for it to still come back to you here, right? I feel like you're understanding and realizing like the strength of the energy that you're using with your voice, Capricorn. I feel like you have a very like attention grabbing voice here. Like I feel like people pay attention to you. I feel like a lot of energy comes through your throat here, right? And I feel like you are calling opportunities in for yourself and for others here. I feel like you're doing a lot of healing work, a lot of healing work. It could have to do anywhere from your, I really feel like very strongly it's your root, your heart, and your throat here, right? These cards are acting crazy today. I don't know if it's my hands that are not getting them in order. It could be both. I don't know. I feel like these cards have a mind of their own. Yeah, Capricorn. I feel like yeah, I feel like you're just real serious. I feel like you're real serious. I feel like you're determined. That's what it is. It's like determination. You have like an intense like view as to see, it's my hand. I don't know what's happening. Five of Swords, yeah. I feel like Capricorn. I feel like that was the distraction that was coming in. I feel it was like a whole lot of people coming in and like offering you stuff, like go here, go there, right? I feel like people could have been distracting you with words here. I feel like that was getting you off the direction that you had already been going on, right? I don't think it was like too much of a distraction. Like I feel like it was almost like a diet, like an example. Like I feel like you could have been like really heavily invested on a diet, heavily invested on like your health, on working out, taking care of your, making sure, you wash your face twice a day, making sure, you brush your teeth twice a day, making sure you're doing all of these things that take care of yourself here, right? That nobody else can do. And I feel like there were energies coming in and like unintentionally like inviting you out to dinner and like ordering all of this food. And I feel like you were like cheating a little bit here, like, oh, I want to get a French fry here. And I feel like you're really feeling and seeing that in your body. I don't know if it's real. I think it's just like your body like telling you stuff here, right? And yeah, I feel like you're getting more strict with yourself. I feel like you're like, that was a distraction. I feel like you're seeing everything for what it is. Like, that was a distraction. I feel like you're correcting your course before it gets like too late here. Yeah, I feel like I don't think I feel like like you have these opportunities here, but they're not for your best benefit. It's not like really helping you out with your body or your skin or how you're feeling here. Yeah, I feel like these like I feel like your friends could have been inviting you out to eat or something, and it's like, bro, I had chores at home I was supposed to be doing. So like, not only are you like crashing your body, but you're not even doing like the stuff you were supposed to be doing here. And I feel like you're realizing it before it gets like out of hand, right? Like before you gain like 5 pounds, before your house gets into like a total mess here. I feel like you're correcting your course. I feel like you're getting real serious and like really looking at what was a distraction. How could I do it differently? I feel like you're parenting yourself a little bit more here, right? We have the Hermit, yeah. I feel like you're literally just taking care of yourself. I feel like you're doing what you need to at this time. Yeah, when you're focusing on your life, when you're focusing on what you're doing, when you're focusing on what you can do to change your world here, like look at the light that pours out of you. And I think that's what people see and know and understand. I feel like they look at you like you're an opportunity here. I feel like they look at you like you're gold. I feel like you're finding gold. You could have a part of fortune here in Virgo. I feel like you're finding gold in health benefits and benefits when it comes to your children. I feel like your body really blossoms like beautifully when you're taking a hold of what it is you're supposed to be doing here, right? Like it may take another person 6 months to lose 20 pounds, but I feel like it takes you like a week. Like, and I feel like it's the healthy way. Like, I don't think you have to do too much. I feel like it's just like literally when you focus and like you're understanding what you're doing and you're like setting your intentions and stuff. I feel like you're able to like put yourself and your body back together. You could have heavy Virgo placements here. I feel like you quickly understand like what it is you're needing to do, and like you manifest these things to yourself like real quick. Like, Capricorn, I don't feel like you let yourself fall off the wagon too much. I feel like you have, earlier in your life here, like it could have been like before your Saturn return. And, after your Saturn return, I think it kind of showed you like what it is you're needing to do with your life. And I feel like, that gives you an awareness as to, what you're actually doing, right? Like, I don't want to gain another, 20 pounds. No, like, I feel like you're aware, like, okay, I've already been like, doing lifestyle changes. I'm not necessarily talking about a diet, but you know what I'm saying. You've already made lifestyle changes. You've already done, certain things that, when you get too off track, it's like, something's not feeling right within yourself. It's like, oh, like I'm doing something wrong here. I feel it's like the Capricornian guilt comes out. It's like, gotta redirect, gotta get my sailboat back in order. And, I feel like you quickly reroute yourself back to where it is you're supposed to be going, right? Capricorn, you have such intense focus on your goals at this time. Little distractions, of course, they're going to come in, because look at the light that pours out of you, right? But I feel like, especially at this time, you have such an awareness as to, the things that you're needing to walk away from, right? I feel like you're only, hanging on to things that, you truly value at this time, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're only holding on to things you're truly valuing. Capricorn, I had so many, like, messages for you last night. Like, I had, like, maybe I should start writing them down. That could be a message here for you as well. I feel like you're needing to, like, write these things down more, right? Not necessarily like messages, but like, little notes to yourself here. I feel like that's really going to help you, remember the things, that you're needing to kind of get you through, certain energies here, right? I feel like you have, like an outlet here that you kind of do this with, that kind of helps you realize and like recognize something. Like, I feel like there could be something here where, you do go back and read your notes. You do, listen to like replay conversations in your head. And I feel like as you remember these things, as you're going over these things, I feel like it's like, oh yeah, I did tell myself that. Oh yeah, I've already learned this. I already know this. And, I feel like you're just reminding yourself of like the things that you already know here, right? And, yeah, like, you shouldn't be eating that cheeseburger. Capricorn. Capricorn, I feel like maybe you really did get off your diet here. Yeah. Capricorn, get back on your diet. Lord. It's too many. We just need one. Ooh, this ear. Capricorn. And then we have the Eight of Swords. We have two eights down here. We have Eight of Cups and Eight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you're finding gold within yourself here. I feel like in the Scorpio season, especially at this full moon, I feel like you're really working through things that are keeping you trapped here. Things that are leaving you feeling like a little bit broken here, right? Like, I feel like you have some energies here that you're finding within yourself here that are real negative. Look at this Eight of Swords. Like, I feel like even if you just slip on your diet one day, Capricorn, look at what you're doing to yourself. Like, I feel like you're like worrying yourself, like freaking yourself out here. You're like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to, like, I feel like I can't fit my pants anymore. Like, I feel like you're like tying yourself up here and like the worries and like the stress of like I feel like if you are overdoing it in certain areas of your life here, Like, I feel like you are actually stressing yourself out more over it than like the actual things that you're participating in, right? Like, I don't think it's like the things that are like that you're really participating in that's like trapping you here. I feel like that's more or less yourself here. I feel like once you kind of like start letting go of like these worries as to like, am I doing this too much? Am I talking too much? Am I saying too much? Am I eating too many snacks? I feel like instead of just making like the changes necessary, I feel like you get in your head a lot, right? I feel like you're trapping yourself there, right? Yeah. I feel like you have more worry and fear over certain things than like the things that are actually like in reality, right? And I feel like you're able to like actually call those things to yourself a lot quicker. So have awareness, pay attention to your thought space, right? Pay attention to where you're walking as well, right? First out with this Two of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you're taking the opportunity to, I feel like you could be traveling with your family maybe. I feel like you are taking the opportunity to like focus on your family, focus on your money, focus on your children, focus on the things that make you feel fulfilled, right? Like that that you actually value, right? Like, I don't feel like you're going to be surrounding yourself with energies here that make you feel poor, right? Like that make you feel like you have a lack. I don't think that you're going to be yeah, I feel like the only types of energies, the only types of people, the only types of there's the train situations that you're going to be involving yourself in are going to be like energies that you are completely fulfilled in, right? Like a lot of like celebratory energy here, right? Like I don't think you're just like going out to eat, you know. I feel like if you're going out, like it's like for celebrating, right? And I feel like you're realizing that, you know, it's like, okay, I'm not just going out to a restaurant just because it's Tuesday. And you're like, hell no. Like, if I'm going to go out, like, it's going to be because I'm celebrating with people. It's going to be because I'm enjoying people I love, right? And I feel like you're actually understanding, like, the difference in it, right? Like, that way you can't keep having, like, these guilt spaces, right? Yeah. I feel like you're, like, setting up rules with yourself as to, like permission statements. Like, okay, yeah, I can go out and drink with my friends if I get a raise, or you know, like if this guy asks me out, or you know, I feel like you're like having like different things, you know, like like an allowance for you. Like, okay, you can go in this direction if it's like because you're happy and celebrating, and it's like with people you love. Like, I don't think you're going to these places if like, you know, like you had a bad day at work and you feel like going and getting drunk with your friends. Like, I don't feel like that's what you're doing. Like, I feel like you're getting real serious with yourself about it. You know, like if I'm going to have a drink, it's going to be like out of celebration. It's going to be out of happiness. If I'm, you know, hanging out with my friends, it's not going to be to cry over some boy. You know, like I feel like you're getting like very aware as to like the energy that you're participating in and how that's coming back to you here, right? If you're eating out of nutrition. You're not eating because you're sad. You know, like I feel like you're getting real serious with yourself, you know. And I feel like that's really helping you. I feel like that's really adding value to yourself here, right? Like I feel like you're really paying attention, and you're really aware as to who you are, why you're going these ways, right? I don't think you're out here just like moving willy-nilly. You know, we have the Moon. People might not be understanding why you're moving in certain ways here. Like I feel like you're like I feel like you're choosing like finances and family over most other things at this time, right? And I don't really think that you're like sharing with others like the amount of money, like where it is you're going here. Yeah, I feel like you're holding that back. I feel like you're holding any information about your money, about your family back from people, right? I feel like you have a different direction that you're seeing yourself going in. And I feel like you're kind of keeping it secret so that nobody can kind of come in and interfere with it here, right? I feel like that's helping you. I feel like if you weren't holding yourself back, I feel like if you're out here just like freely speaking on like the directions you're going, how you feel about certain things, I feel like people would come in and try to interfere with your energy, try to interfere with why you're thinking certain ways. I feel like they would like try to confuse you, like give you too many options, too many decisions, too many things to think about here. And I feel like you're knowing and understanding that, right? Like you don't have to share with people information involving your relationship. You know, like that's inviting other people in and like that's throwing you off balance with what you're trying to do, right? Like you don't want to like just freely speak on like the frustrations that you have in your life because that's just calling more energies in, right? I feel like you're doing a lot of like affirmations with yourself to help prevent this confusing energy, right? Like I feel like you're keeping a lot of things hidden, a lot of things top secret. You're not wanting to involve others and their opinions, right, at this time. You're not going to tell your coworkers you're on a diet, you know, because then they're like, oh, well, you should be doing this and you should be doing that and blah, 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 blah. And then you just get frustrated and go eat a cheeseburger anyway. Like, no, don't let these people get in your head. Like, if you're going in a direction, go in that direction. Don't allow, like, I feel like you're not sharing with people what you're doing and why you're doing it. You know, like, I feel like these people take you off your path more than help. I feel like these people are like a hindrance rather than like a helper. We have the Two of Swords. Yeah. I don't think that these people see what they're doing. I feel like they just are trying to conversate. I feel like they're just trying to like, I feel like these people think that they're helpful. I don't think that they see the way that them joining in the conversation like affects you here. I don't think that they understand how like the energy that you work in works, right? And I feel like that's why you keep it secret so that people can't come in and like tamper with the craft and works that you already have going on here, right? And then we have the Ten of Wands, yeah. I don't think that these people are already seeing how like heavy this stuff weighs on your mind, right? Like the conversations that you're having with these people, like you've already gone over this in your own head. You've already heard this conversation. You don't really need to hear it from them, right? And the more that people do come in and bring this this confusion, this blah, 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 just chit chat of what it is you need to be doing with your life, I feel like it gets very heavy for you. I feel like you get real hot, uncomfortable, itchy, like, get up off me. Like, I feel like you, yeah. I feel like you take what they say to heart. You, Capricorn, I feel like you could be very sensitive, right? Very, very sensitive. And that's why you just prefer to keep what you have under wraps, right? So that they can't come and put, like, more energetic weight on you than you already are carrying. We have the Hermit. Yep. I feel like you carry this weight by yourself a lot. Right? Look how heavy that shell is. I feel like I don't think you allow other people to see how much weight that you're carrying. I feel like if you are gaining weight at this time, Capricorn, I think it is only from things you've been holding on to, right? I feel like this is emotional weight. I feel like once you're, we have Hermit and then the Hermit is in the next card. I feel like the more you're going within and kind of releasing some of this, I feel like the weight's just going to just disappear. I feel like you're going to be like even smaller than you were like before you had started gaining it just a little. And Capricorn, I don't think you're gaining like, 20 pounds or anything like that. I don't think so. I think it's just like an emotional way. I feel like you're just like feeling like heaviness on you, right? And I think it's just from things you've been holding on to. I feel like it's just emotional baggage, right? We have Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you've had to feel very like protective. I feel like you felt very defensive here. I feel like you're heavily protecting yourself at this time. I feel like you've kind of been like shouldering the pain here a little bit. I think that's where a lot of this emotional heaviness is coming from, right? Ace of Swords. Yep. I feel like I feel like you, once again, I feel like you've been protecting your truth. I don't feel like you've been out here sharing with people how you really think, how you really feel, right? I feel like this has been very much kept within yourself, to yourself, for you to work through, for you to work out here. And we have Judgment, yeah. Once you once you're really like working out the stuff that you're needing to, once you're really like figuring out the things that you're needing to see here, I feel like there's, yeah, I feel like the weight that you've been feeling, like this heaviness, I feel like it's all going to be released. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you gain like even just 5 pounds, I feel like you're going to end up losing like 15. You know, like I feel like whatever it is you like gained a little bit of, like it's going to be released and then some. Yeah. I feel like I feel like this weight is just like emotional for you. I feel like it's spiritual. And you've been keeping it very hidden, very to yourself. I feel like it's time to release it. I feel like it's time to let it go. I feel like there's going to be a truth that comes in here for you that kind of sets this off, right? What is this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, I feel like once there's like this, like it's going to be like a big release, okay? Once this comes in, I feel like it's going to be offering a lot more opportunities. I feel like you're going to have an influx of money. I feel like you're going to be balanced. Look how balanced this girl is. I feel like if you've had any worry about your financial situations here, I feel like that's going to be completely balanced for you, right? I feel like the more you're moving your body, I feel like the more you're doing like yoga, like really getting in stillness, I feel like that's where you're going to find this release. Like moving your body, but in a still way. Does that make sense? In a yoga stance. I feel like it's going to have a huge release for you here, right? We have the Moon, yeah. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you have somebody here that has very, very deep feelings for you. Very, very deep feelings. I feel like they're wanting to come in and make an offer for you here. I feel like this offer is going to be including like financial support as well. We have the Sun. We have the Moon and the Sun, right? I feel like anything, yeah, I feel like it's very much a yin and yang energy, masculine and feminine. I feel like anything that people weren't seeing about you, I feel like it's going to kind of be brought to light here for you. Anything you weren't seeing about other people as well, especially people like involving romantic relationships. I feel like there's been a lot of secrets here. I feel like those are coming out to the light for you here as well. Yeah. When these things are coming up and coming out, right, I feel like that's going to be a lot of that emotional release here for you as well. I feel like that's going to help you decide like what it is you're needing to walk away from. We have this 8 of Cups over here, right? And we have the 7 of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like you're walking away from certain things because I feel like like, what are those, those shrinking balls? It goes like this and it goes out. And, I feel like kind of like ebbing and flowing. I feel like that some like fluctuations, things have to get a little bigger and then get a little smaller, get a little bigger. Like when kids are growing, they grow like taller and then they grow out and they go taller and then they grow out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you go 2 steps forward and you go 1 back, right?